Yeah, hi guys, Peter back for yet another video. Today I'm going to do an album review. I'm going to do Kiss Dressed to Kill, the third studio album. Well, I was a huge Kiss fan back in the, I guess, late 70s. 78 I discovered them. I heard of them just before, around 76 I heard them of a little bit around that time. So, but we're going to do an album from the classic period, Dressed to Kill. Of course, they appeared on this. It's a fantastic album cover. They're in like suits and all that. The picture was taken in New York City, on a corner, and an iconic album cover. Really love it. Really different, really awesome cover. The album was released on March 19th, 1975, produced by Neil Bogart and Kiss. It clocks in at 30 minutes and 7 seconds, so it's a pretty short album. Even for that time, it was still quite short. Yeah, about on vinyl, about 15 minutes a side. All the songs range from about, in the 2-minute area, just over 3 minutes. There's one over just over 4 minutes. 10 tracks reached number 32 on the US charts, the Billboard charts. Went gold it's only been accredited as gold at the moment. I think Kiss haven't done their updated their sales things, because I think it costs a bit, what I've heard, it costs a bit of money to upgrade it, to get reaccredited, have them up to date and all that. So it only shows gold, but I'm sure it's probably done more than that, but it says gold. The single was Rock and Roll All Night, only made number 68. Now, saying that the live version from Alive, which is much superior, it's just got more energy, it's just got more to it. And I'm not knocking the studio song, it's a great song anyhow, but the live version made number 12 in the US charts, the singles charts, so there you have it. So we'll talk about the songs now. Starts off the Paul Stanley sung song and written by Paul, Room Service. Love this, telling of life on the road. It's a good basic rock song. Very catchy tune. Paul's in fine voice in it. And very uplifting sort of song. Really good song that starts things off. Then we get Two Time with a Gene song written by Gene as well. Gene on vocals, Gene Simmons. Bit more heavier. But no less catchy. I mean, Kiss had a great feel for. I remember when listening back in the day, feel for melody. They're always very melodic, which is a great part about them. And they're a hard rock band basically, but their music is very accessible. You could say, yeah. So Two Time is a great Gene. So I always liked that one. Or even more so, Ladies in Waiting, another Gene song, the next song. The lyrics aren't, what would you say, deep or anything. They're a bit to do with women and having partying, having fun. That's what Kiss basically sang about. Oh, and there's some love songs too, of course. But Ladies in Waiting is a good track. I always liked that. Getaways is the Ace Frehley song sung by Peter Criss. Ace at this time did not do any vocals until Shock Me from Love Gun. This is quite a good track. It's quite a good, catchy little rock song. I love that. I love the riff, the opening riff. It's really good. Peter does a good job on it. Peter's got that good, really good quality to his voice. He's got a good tone on his voice. Suits the song really well. Rock Bottom, Ace and Paul song. I think Ace came up with that guitar intro, which is very nice, and it rocks out. Paul on the vocal. Good concert song at the time. I remember Rock Bottom's a really good track. One of the highlights for me. But I really love this album. The album has got a good rock and roll vibe. It's not as heavy as Hotter Than Hell or rock and rolly as like the first album. It's more feels a bit more stripped down and not as heavy, but it's got a good rock vibe to it. Then if you're looking at vinyl, you turn over, you get "Come On and Love Me," Paul's song, great song by Paul. Paul sings this very well. He's always had a feel for of a good pop song, and that's what this is. And it's a really good Kiss song. Anything for My Baby. It's a good song. I wouldn't say it's my favorite on here, but I do like it. I pretty much like everything on here, basically, because I remember back in the day loving all these Kiss songs from the 70s. That's a good song. Not a long song, but written by Paul. She is a bit different for the album. It's got that great riff. Gene wrote this with Stephen Coronel. Gene sings on it. Could be my favorite on the album, but it's a hard choice. I mean, there's quite a few good songs on here, but it stands out on the album as something different, you know. It's a bit more different than the other songs. It's got a bit more heavier, and that's a good one. Love Her All I Can. That playing by Ace on this is exquisite. Ace really, the playing is just amazing by Ace on this, and it's a Paul song. Paul sings it really well as well, and that's a good catchy tune. Ends up with the Rock and Roll Night, of course, the studio version, which is a good version, but I prefer the live version. But great song, sung by Gene. And there you have it. It's a really great Kiss album. Look, this is not my favorite Kiss album, but it's in my top 6, because my top 6 has always been the first 6. So I'll have it at number 4, 5, or 6 in my Kiss list, I would say. I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10 because I remember back in the day loving all these Kiss albums. So I have to give it a 10. Favorite songs, I'll pick 3 in no particular order. I'm going to go, no particular order, Rock Bottom, She, Rock and Roll All Night, but there's many others. There's Room Service 2, Timer, Lazy One. They're all great songs. Least favorite, let's see. Although I do like it, probably Anything for My Baby, but I do still like it. I think it's a good song. And there you have it, guys. That is my review of Kiss's Dressed to Kill, the 3rd studio album. If you like me doing reviews, let me know. I don't do reviews all the time. This could be my last video of the year. And here in Australia, it is around nearly 2:30 in the afternoon. So, you know, New Year's Eve. So, to the new year, we got here 9.5 hours or so. So, it could be my last, but I might sneak another one in. But it could be, if it is my last video of the year, Happy New Year, everybody. But I might sneak another one in, or I might not. I'll see how I go. But Happy New Year for 2025. Hope it's everything you want it to be and all those things. Okay, guys, I'll see you again for another video. Won't be too far away. Bye for now. Bye.